I mean, it took me 6 years to make this because I wanted to make this record in a different way to the way I've worked before, and I was prepared to take a very long time to make it. Actually, it was really good for me, certainly at first, because I had a 3-year break where I didn't perform my stuff live at all, and that was a really good thing for me because it just took me out of the flow of feeling like I had to compete or succeed or anything like that. And you know, you're only ever really, you know, it's all in your head anyway. I mean, nobody else had those expectations of me, right? But you know, of myself, I had those expectations, and it was really good to just step outside of that and actually just even ask myself, do I ever want to play again? Do I ever even want to play a gig again? You know, do I ever actually want to put on a concert and organise rehearsals and do that? Do I even want to write songs anymore? Do I want to? So to kind of go through all that and you know, and then sort of come out and go, well, I want to make a new record. That's what I want to do. So I started work on that, and as that started nearing completion, I started to get back into the idea of doing a performance again and that kind of thing. This record is different from the other records that I've made, in that it sounds very different to the other records that I've made. All of which sounded very different to the other records I'd made. And but this one, it was different in that I used a lot more kind of studio stuff, a lot more digital stuff, a lot more programmed stuff. And it's totally different in that I played, apart from the strings and some of the backing vocals, I played all the instruments on it as well. You know, I just had to kind of follow my own kind of gut on things, and that really suited me this time to do that. That's what's actually really different about this record from everything else, is that it's pretty completely me, you know, sort of thing. There are songs that on it that when I hear them mean a lot to me because, for example, there's a song called "The Hot Empty City," which I particularly love because it reminds me of a time when I was really low in myself, you know, and really barely, you know, couldn't see myself continuing in life, basically, and found it very, very difficult to just cope with life, you know, and but like drifted from situation to situation to situation. I really like that song because it expresses that, and you know, the fact that, you know, the Tsar can just keep you going, and also I really like the fact that when I hear it and I kind of go, well, I did survive, and you know, I wrote that song about stuff that happened to me when I was in, you know, in my late 20s, and I'm 46, and I kind of go, you know, actually I did survive. I did somehow manage to survive, you know, and that's it. So I found it all incredibly liberating. All of this new wave of performance and recording and everything has been really uplifting. A really uplifting thing to see. I feel like I'm part of a movement of people worldwide um, who are basically rejecting the old industry models of how work is presented and how stories are told, and are just looking beyond, you know, those models to find new and fun and exciting ways and moving ways and more compelling ways to tell stories. I feel like that's what I'm trying to do. I think the album is lyrically the best album I made, and musically unlike any other record that you're going to hear. So that's what I feel about it.